And it's like, you want to.
Do you feel like that's helping you grow?
A lot, yeah.
What are some of the ways it's helping you grow?
When you teach someone, you're setting an example. So when you're setting the example for them, you really become critical of yourself in a good way. And you're sitting there, and nobody wants to be a hypocrite, right? Like I don't want to sit there and tell you to do something, and then I go and I do the opposite of it.
Interesting.
So it's really making me like I have to be a better person in order for this person to actually believe that.
If you didn't have that mentee, do you think that the lack of accountability that could occur, you translate to your life?
I think what do they say? Casualness leads to casualty. You know what I mean? Comfort leads to casualty. Yeah. I think
interesting.
It would have been like the other way I heard it too, which I love. It's the chains of habit are always too weak to be felt until they're too hard to break.
Interesting.
So it's like you kind of go down that path, and it turns into one soda, and then one soda turns into going back to eating fast food, and that turns into like you just start to make excuses. So like, yeah, this kid has kept me sharp. He has kept me on my toes, and it's like he thanks me all the time, and it's like they don't really realize what they're doing for you at the same time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
The mentor-mentee relationship.
It's important.
It's literally what I spoke about a couple weeks ago in LA.
Nice.
That was the talk. So like our frequency is insane. So what does today look like? Yeah, I'm like having a mind explosion right now. Yeah. This is the first time we're having this conversation.
This is awesome.
So real estate 4 years later, like what is the last 4 years as for you mentally to juggle being a professional fighter and being a mentor to a fighter and raising a family and doing real estate? How have we been able to, what's the mindset?
You know what the mindset was? Like when we look back on our lives, when we look back at like times where we were going after something and we didn't quite make it, we never, maybe there's something in your life where you're like, I was trying to get over this hump this whole time and I never did, but now that translated into success and something different. There was always a hump that I wanted to get over when I fought, and I got to certain places, but I never got over this one hump. And the reason why I never got over that one hump is because, do you know what the actual definition of commit, like what it is word for word?
No.
So it means
commit. The word commit.
The word commit means to devote oneself unreservedly. So no reservations. I always put reservations on my dreams, which was funny to me because I always thought I was that type of person that would never do that. But you don't really realize that you're doing that at that time. And for me, like what's translated now is fully committing to a company, fully committing to the position that I'm in. And it's like, yeah, I do things like on the side, but I don't do it to get paid. I don't do it to increase my position in anywhere else. So like, oh, now I can leave Streamline and start doing this. That's not why I'm doing it. You kind of just do it because you have the time now. I will have free time. I can spend it with whoever I want. I'd rather spend it here than spend it anywhere else. So really committing to this career.
To the career of real estate.
Yes.
And that's been the biggest mindset shift in the last few years.
The apps, and it was a fear. It was like it was more like a fear of like taking that security net away. Because it's like, what if I fail? And it's like, well, now it's like when you take that chance.
So that's interesting. Someone that people try to hurt in the ring can be afraid of things.
Very much so.